Welcome to today's story. This is a magical adventure about a young boy, a hidden kingdom, and a special lake. Listen carefully, enjoy the story, and improve your English listening skills. Let's begin. Once upon a time in a quiet village, there lived a boy named Leo. He was kind, curious, and always dreamed of adventures. He loved listening to the stories his grandfather told him about magic, hidden places, and powerful secrets. But there was one story that excited him the most: the story of the Enchanted Lake. His grandfather told him that deep inside the forbidden forest, there was a magical lake that could grant great wisdom. But no one had seen it for 100 years. One day, while helping his grandfather clean the attic, Leo found an old, dusty book. Inside, there was a map. His heart started beating fast. The map showed the way to the Enchanted Lake. That night, when everyone in the village was asleep, Leo packed a small bag and quietly left his house. The night was cold, and the forest was dark, but he was not afraid. He followed the map, stepping over roots and pushing past thick branches. The deeper he went, the quieter the forest became. The only sound was the wind whispering through the trees. As he walked, he saw something moving in the bushes. He stopped. A small red fox jumped out and stood in front of him. "Are you lost, boy?" the fox asked. Leo's eyes widened. A talking fox. He had never seen anything like this before. "You can talk?" Leo asked. "Of course," the fox said with a smile. "This is a magical forest." Leo hesitated for a moment, but then he showed the fox his map. "I am looking for the Enchanted Lake," he said. The fox's eyes sparkled. "Ah, the lake. Many people have tried to find it, but only a few can see its magic. I will help you." Leo was excited. With the fox leading the way, they walked deeper into the forest. The trees were taller here, and their branches touched the sky. Strange glowing mushrooms grew near the ground, and small lights floated in the air like tiny stars. After a long walk, they reached a wide river. The water was clear, but there was no bridge. "How do we cross?" Leo asked. The fox grinned. "The river asks a riddle. If you answer correctly, it will let us pass." Suddenly, a deep voice echoed from the water. "What is more powerful than a king but small enough to hold in your heart?" Leo thought carefully. A king was strong, but something stronger. Something small enough to fit in his heart. "A secret?" Leo said. The river shimmered, and a golden bridge rose from the water. Leo and the fox quickly crossed to the other side. After walking for many hours, they finally reached a clearing. In front of them was the most beautiful lake Leo had ever seen. The water sparkled like silver under the moonlight. The air around it felt different, soft, warm, and full of energy. Leo took a step forward, but suddenly, the water in the lake began to move. Slowly, a tall figure rose from the center of the lake. It was a woman in a flowing blue robe, her long hair shining like water. "Who dares enter the sacred lake?" she asked. Her voice was calm but powerful. Leo stepped forward. "I am Leo. I wanted to see the magic for myself." The woman's eyes softened. "Many people come looking for power, but you seek knowledge. That is rare." She raised her hands, and the water rose into the air, forming floating images. Leo saw a beautiful golden kingdom, full of light and happiness. But then, the kingdom started to fade. The people became greedy, and the magic disappeared. "This lake was once part of a great kingdom," the woman said. "But the people wanted too much power, and the lake hid itself from the world. Only those with pure hearts can find it now." Leo listened carefully. "You have proven your courage and kindness, Leo," she continued. "I will give you a gift." She touched his forehead, and suddenly, Leo could hear the voices of the wind, the trees, and the animals. Everything in nature whispered secrets to him. "Use this gift wisely," the woman said. "Now go home, and remember what you have learned." Leo thanked her and turned to leave. The fox walked beside him. "Will I see you again?" Leo asked. The fox winked. The forest is full of surprises. When Leo returned to the village, he told his grandfather everything. The old man smiled. "The lake chose you, my boy. Never forget its magic." From that day on, Leo listened not just with his ears, but with his heart. He could understand the songs of the birds, the whispers of the trees, and the stories carried by the wind. And even though he never saw the fox again, he knew that the magic of the Enchanted Lake would always be with him.